Imagine running to Walmart to grab a few things. You're in such a hurry, you get the groceries you need to finish your pasta. You find the one open checkout, you run in your car and get back home to finish family dinner. But later that night, you check your bank account and over $2,000 is gone, and the only place you used your card was Walmart. What you didn't know is there was a paper-thin piece of plastic that was sitting right on the card reader the whole time, and it just drained your bank account. Stay tuned, because I'm going to show you exactly how this device works and why the U.S. Secret Service is pulling thousands of these devices from stores across the country, and why one specific group of people is losing their money to this scam with zero legal protection from the bank to get it back. And the one thing you can do at checkout that makes this device completely useless. What's up, cyber heroes? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Boyd Cluess, internationally recognized cybersecurity expert, but you can call me Sherlock Homie. I played golf today, so this is what you get. Today we're talking about the self-checkout scam that has the U.S. Secret Service conducting nationwide raids at grocery stores and Walmarts. When the Secret Service is involved, you know it's not amateur hour. This is literally like finding out the vending machine at your job is pickpocketing you every time you buy a bag of chips. Except in this case, we ain't talking about chips. We're talking about life savings. Like this video and subscribe right now, because you are never going to look at a card reader the same after you watch this video. So here's what happened. A Walmart employee in Gastonia, North Carolina was doing a routine check of these self-checkout lanes when something looked slightly off. There was something going on with the readers. It was barely noticeable. The color matched, the shape matched, but something looked like it was too thick to be on the actual payment device. So she tugged and she pulled, and the entire front of the card reader came off in her hands. Now here's what was going on. Underneath was a paper-thin skimmer overlay that had been sitting there collecting card numbers from every single shopper who had used it. Nobody flagged it, no alarm went off. The machine worked perfectly the whole time. And that is the point. Now think about the volume at a Walmart store. We're talking about one right here, just one. Here's what actually looks like at scale. In Fairfax County, Virginia, detectives ran what they call Operation Skim Scam. They hit 100 locations in a single day and pulled 20 skimming devices out of convenience stores, grocery stores, and discount retailers. 20 devices, one county, one day. In Boston, police connected skimmers found at 19 separate Walmarts across the Northeast to a single organized crime ring. The U.S. Secret Service reported that in 2025, they removed over 411 skimming devices nationwide and prevented an estimated $428 million in fraud. That is outrageous. $428 million. But here's the part that genuinely makes me angry. The people getting hit the hardest by this scam are EBT cardholders. People using food stamps and government benefits, and unlike debit and credit cards, EBT cards have no federal fraud protection, none. If a skimmer steals your EBT balance, that money is gone, and there is no way to dispute this process and get it back. Now let me know in the comments, have you ever used a self-checkout kiosk without even looking a second glance at that card reader? Because that is exactly what these scammers are counting on. In order for this to make sense, I want to give you a visual of what these devices actually look like. Today's video is sponsored by Privacy. I talk a lot on this channel about credit cards and debit cards being drained. And one of the best ways to reduce that risk is simple. Stop giving your real card number to every website or business you pay. Privacy helps protect your money online by letting you use a virtual card number instead of your real debit card or credit card number. You can create merchant locked cards that are only used with one specific business, which is perfect for subscriptions and recurring payments. You can also create category locked cards for certain types of purchases like groceries, utilities, or even entertainment. Go to privacy.com/Boyd Cluess. That's privacy.com/Boyd Cluess and get your $5 sign up bonus today. The $5 bonus can be used on your first purchase. Privacy also has a free plan with no transaction fees for domestic purchases. And consumer protection really matters to me. Privacy doesn't sell your customer data. ever. Their revenue comes from the interchange fees, not from selling your personal information. When you pay with privacy, your real card details are shielded from websites, which protects you if the sites ever get hacked. So if you want more peace of mind with your online transactions, go to privacy.com/BoydClueless. Click the link in the description and make privacy part of your daily routine. Thanks again, Privacy, for sponsoring today's video. A card skimmer is a device that fits directly over an existing legitimate card reader on a self-checkout machine, ATM, or gas pump. And the new generation of skimmers, they are paper thin. We're talking about the width of maybe 2 or 3 credit cards stacked together. They fit right on top and you wouldn't notice it with your eyes. And they're manufactured to match the exact color, texture, and shape of the legitimate reader on the specific machine model. And here's the part that's troubling. Installation of these skimmers takes only about 3 seconds. A person walks up, presses the overlay onto the reader, and keeps moving. Literally that fast. From the security camera, it looks like someone was using the checkout. There's nothing to flag. When you swipe or insert your card, the skimmer reads and stores your card number, expiration date, the full data on the magnetic strip. The more advanced versions also include a micro camera or a fake pen pad overlay that captures your pen as you type it in. And here is what makes this operation so hard to catch. And this is the part that the news reports always glance right over. The scammers never have to go back to the device because these modern skimmers, with the stolen data, they transmit the data wirelessly via Bluetooth, which means the person running the operation could be sitting in the parking lot on their phone collecting all of the card numbers from every shopper in the store in real time. In real time. And as long as that device is there, they can keep coming back and retrieving that data. They could show up like they're a regular shopper, even check out themselves to collect the payment data, and you would never know. Once they retrieve your card data from those Bluetooth devices, they use it to create a clone of your card using equipment you can buy online for about $50. Now that they have a physical copy of your card, they can use it at ATMs and retailers before you even get home from your grocery run. By the way, it is really that simple to take the data from the devices that they captured and write your card information to a blank card while they're sitting in the car. It's that simple. This is why one device can sit on a store for weeks or months before anyone notices it. The criminals have no reason to come back and mess with the terminal. The device is just quietly doing its job, capturing all of the data. I want to come back to this EBT situation because I think it's the most important thing in this video, and it's not getting enough attention nationwide. When a debit card or a credit card gets skimmed, you have legal options. It's a fight, but you still have legal options. And I've told you before, the banks don't make it easy, but there is a dispute process and there's federal laws behind it to try to support you. The EBT card operates on a completely separate system administered by state agencies, not banks. Federal fraud protections under the Electronic Funds Transfer Act don't apply in the same way. Most states have little to no reimbursement policy for skimming losses. If someone drains your EBT balance, you are in most cases calling the state agency and they have zero obligation to give you your money back. Now you may be wondering, why would they target people using EBT cards and what would they do with it? Well, the same thing they do with the other cards. They can sell the balance on these things, or they can spend all the money on food and groceries and sell those. They are always looking for a way to turn a profit with the card information that they've stolen from people. But look, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to tell you what it is and how to protect yourself. Here's exactly what you need to do every single time you use a card reader. I said every single time you use a card reader. Number 1, do the wiggle test. And I'm not talking about wiggle. Before you swipe again, grab the card reader, tug it, pull on it. A real card reader is bolted down and the machine will not move. A skimmer overlay is held on by adhesive or a little bit of pressure and will shift or pop right off. Make this a reflex. It takes 2 seconds. Number 2, use tap to pay whenever possible. Apple Pay, Google Pay, or just tapping your physical card. This is why it matters. Contact payments generate a one-time token that is unique to a single transaction. It's not your actual card number. If a skimmer somehow intercepts it, the data is worthless because it expires the second the transaction is done. Skimmers are built to capture card numbers. Tap to Pay gives them nothing to capture. Number 3, cover the keypad when you enter your PIN. By the way, you should not be entering your PIN, but if you do, even if a skimmer gets your card data without your PIN, they can't drain your account at an ATM. That physical shield your hand creates is a second layer of defense. Number 4, check your bank statements at least once a week. Skimming operations love to do small test charges on your bank account. I'm talking about a couple cents, maybe $1, before making a very large, life-changing transaction. If you catch transactions you didn't authorize, freeze your card immediately and call your bank. Don't wait for the monthly statement, call them immediately. Number 5, if your card reader looks different than others in the same store, a different color, slightly raised, has a sticker or something looks off, don't use it. Go to a different machine or pay at the register with cash. Trust your gut. We know cash is king. That is the ultimate way to stay secure. And don't go to the ATM and get the cash. Go to a bank teller. Do it the old-fashioned way. That's literally the safest way. Now you know what a skimmer looks like, how Bluetooth data theft works, and why Tap to Pay defeats the entire operation. But here's the thing. Skimmers are not the only way that criminals are weaponizing ATMs and card readers against you. I made a video showing you exactly how skimmers are using super glue at ATMs to trick you to using the Tap to Pay feature, leaving your session open and draining your account while you drive home. The banks call it authorized, and over 5 million of you have watched it so far. Click right here and watch that one next, and share this video with anyone you know who uses self-checkout, which is literally everyone. EBT users especially need to see this. Stay safe out there, cyber heroes. Peace.